Hello YouTube creators and subscribers, I just wanted to thank you all for tuning into my video. Today we're going to be going through the Deep Web, episode 16. And I just wanted to read this disclaimer before we get this video started. The following video contains content that may be illegal in your residence. We are not responsible for your actions on the Deep Web, and will not be held liable for your actions when going on the Deep Web. So now that we got the disclaimer out of the way, let's go ahead and begin this session. So we started Not Evil, and you see the photograph here. It says, every step you make, every move you make, I'll be watching you. And basically, that looks like the NSA headquarters, if I'm not to be mistaken. Alright, so our first website. Ah yes, mystery boxes. Now there's a big hype on YouTube about mystery boxes that are purchased from the Deep Web. Most of those YouTube videos featuring mystery boxes about how people purchase them from the Deep Web are usually fake, not real, and they're designed to create a lot of view time and watch time on YouTube channels. Well, it looks like we finally stumbled across the first Deep Web website that features mystery boxes. So, what is in these boxes? Mystery boxes are parcels with hidden secrets. These are the boxes that are so popular on YouTube. In any of these boxes can be found anything from harmless toys and expensive gadgets to such horrors from which you may vomit. This is something unforgettable. We carefully collect every box, trying to impress each client. We can get absolutely everything and send it to you by express delivery in a black box. Now YouTube is littered with videos of unpacking boxes from the deep net, dark net. Of course, most of them are fake, as I was saying earlier. But among popular bloggers, there is a video of real box openings. Alright, so we have some shipping information down here below. It says free shipping worldwide, 14 to 30 days. You do not need to pay any fees or taxes. Each box is packed carefully and crosses any custom office without problems. I don't know if that's completely true because I deal with mailing certain products to people, and sometimes our boxes don't get across customs even if it is legitimate business. So when they said each box is packed carefully and crosses any custom office with no problems, it's sort of hard to believe because our business that we run over where I currently participate in, we sometimes get packages denied because of customs. Anyways, the box, so $37 is the least amount. Then you got $99, $380, $990, $1,950, $4,970, and basically that's it. So let's go ahead and see if we could click on the first box really quick. Actually, we'll click this most expensive box to see what it has, and hopefully there's nothing nefarious. Alright, so basically what you acquire might shock you. You would pay this amount of bitcoins to the following Bitcoin address, and then you would enter your name, information as to where you want it to be shipped. Now, if anybody goes on this website and they're serious about getting a dark web package or a mystery box from the Deep Web, first, be very aware that it's going to be or could be very dangerous for you to purchase something on the Deep Web. Secondly, it could be a scam. And thirdly, never include your real home address, your real first name and last name and email address, because that's just asking for someone to essentially find out who you are and where you live. And that wouldn't be such a great thing. So I think each box itself probably contains a similar payment page. Yes, as I was correct, each page contains a payment program form that you would fill out. All the forms are the same for each box. They just vary in the price or the amount it's going to cost to purchase the box. So essentially that's it. Do I think this is a legitimate mystery box website from the Deep Web? I don't know. I've never really purchased anything from the Deep Web, so I don't know if this is true. But it might be real. You never know. So anyways, that's this website. Let's go and go to the next one. So the next one is titled RoboHash. Generate unique images from any text. RoboHash is an easy web service that makes it easy to provide unique robot, alien, monster, whatever images for any text. Put in any text such as IP address, email, file name, user ID, or whatever else you like and get back a pretty image for your site. With hundreds of millions of variations, RoboHash is among the leading robot-based hashing tools on the web. How cool is this? That guy you just left there, he was specially generated from your IP address just for you. So this is the local IP address and interesting. Scroll. So this, I guess, was made out of the word scroll. Type on your phone. Try on your phone and I bet you get something different. Keep scrolling down to see some more freshly assembled RoboHashes. Enter any text and press generate. So we'll try that out. They almost look alive, as stated by N. Crosby. To make any alteration would prove fatal by Dr. Eldon Trail. Here are 5 robots randomly generated just for you. By pending $set equals set 2 to our images, we were able to generate a whole slew of random monsters. Here are 5 that we picked. We get back also robots, new, sovereign, swallow, disembodied heads. That's cool. That's sexy. Like a robot. We can hydroponically grow beautiful cats. RoboHashes are awesome. Super easy. Anytime you need a RoboHash, just embed the following code into your website. Build in multiple sizes. From destroying skyscrapers to nanobots, we've got you covered. Try pending the size to 200, or it could go to 2000 by 2000. Styles of robots. Want a JPEG instead? Fine. PNG? Fine. What? It as a map? Bitmap? I think you're nutty, but fine. Just change the URL to make the request in any format you want. Use the following code. Ignore EX equals false to make the bots care about extensions. Very infrequent rampages. Due to robot caching, modules, and CDN usage, our robots stay speedy and only rarely go on murderous rampages. That's a fact. Alright. So, should we try to generate a random robot's image with words that we will type up? I think we should try it out. I hope that it's not going to create something that's potentially bad for the live stream, but we will go ahead and test it out. So, the word that I will choose is the phone. Promises. What will promises generate? Let's find out. And nothing happened. So what that means is we might need to activate these scripts just to see if we could generate the robots. So we might do that just momentarily. Set on this page for temporarily trusted. I think that's what we need to do. So we'll go ahead and change the script, and hopefully it will generate some art. Alright, that's done. We have promises right here. We click on generate, and voila, it generated a cat. Okay, what if we click on promises again? Generate something else. So it's still thinking it's going to generate another piece of art. We'll just give it one moment and then it should generate the next piece of art. Looks like it's taking forever, so what we will do is we'll type up a new word. Roses. Oh damn, that's a dope cat. I like that one right there. The green cat. Which I'm assuming I can save as an image. And yes, that's what we will do. We'll save it as an image. Okay, next. What other words can we type up? Maybe Genesis? I think this is pretty cool. I can't believe that a program can generate random robot art based on words. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's type up a random IP address. Oh damn, I like that one too. The cat with the diamond stud. It's dope. Alright, so basically this is a website that might be very useful for different art creators, people that want to generate random art using words or key phrases. So essentially that is it. I think what we will do is go on to the next website. Alright, so the next website is called Cards. 33 by 66. Instant card replenishments. What we do. We present to you our unique services on the expenses of Darknet. An instant replenishment of the bank card. Yes, you understood correctly. All you need is to pay for card replenishment with Bitcoins, and you get an amount multiplied by 10 within an hour. It's easy and simple. Who we are. In short, we are a small, unknown group of professional hackers specializing in DDoS attacks on banks and government agencies, and we want to offer you our unusual service. You will like it. We guarantee it. Update. Lately, we've received many requests for the sale of dumps, so if you're scared to use your own card or having problems to get a new one to replenish, this offer is for you. From now on, we could send you a clear card with a chosen balance. You can use it offline or online stores and ATM cash outs. Contact us for more details and questions. Emails below. How we do it. We have a very large worldwide database of card holders, and we always have access to their balance. When ordering, we transfer the chosen amount from the card owner to you. Transfers last for a few minutes to 3 workdays. All depends on the issuing bank. If you wish, you can select an international transfer. It takes a little longer, but has a low risk due to the complexities of the possible search for a recipient in another country. We guarantee you success. If you don't not receive money in 5 days, we will refund the card twice. We are tracking each transaction. Do not try to mislead us, otherwise you will be banned. Why we do it. You immediately had the question. Why not take all the money for yourself? What's the point? Answer. This is extremely dangerous for us. It is much easier to send to others and get paid for it. Yes, it's less profitable, but we take almost no risks. Safety guide. Before buying, we want you to be cautious. Please read it in order to reduce the risks. Following the instructions. Do not wait too long. It's better to spend money for a week. Can replenish card with free shipping. Step 1. Select the card balance. Click the desired payment system. So, is this legitimate? I don't know if it's completely legitimate, but what we will do is we will click on one of the cards to see how it works. So to get $10,000, we would just pay $500 in Bitcoins. And we would want that on a Visa. So we click on the order Visa. And it looks like it's thinking cards 33 by 60C. Willard Industry Corp. Order number 11448. So you pay this amount of bitcoins, and then you send your bitcoins to this address right here. Payment time is 2 hours loading. So legitimate. I don't know how many people have tried this website before, but it seems like you could make a pretty big profit. If you spend only $80, you would make almost like a 10 times profit. $1,000 from $80. So I don't know if it's legitimate. It could be, it might not. Who knows? So what we will do is we'll go to the next website. Alright, black and white. So we have 4 links at the top, and it looks like this is a website that designs art for servers and people that want to create a web page. So it says better designs with less stress. Do you want a better looking site or just want to improve what you've built? Please contact me if you want to learn how to do it. Click on contact. All rights reserved by Nutjob. So I don't think this is completely true. Let's go ahead and click on gallery. See where it brings us. So if you want to see some of my work, you can check out my collaborations or collaboratories. What? Basic designs, clean and professional. Photo editing, anything you want. Seems a little legitimate, but there's a few spelling errors, so I don't know if this person speaks English as their first language because of this grammatical error right here. But yeah, they design better logos, better sites, better art for your company, projects, and programs. So let's click on contact. And it looks like the contact page is still in work. Thanks for understanding and your patience. So this website is fairly fresh. It's probably a website that's still being developed. I do believe that the website eventually will gain new following and probably a better outlay of all the things that this gentleman could do. So essentially that is it. This is what they offer. They could be legitimate because, like I said, there is fairly artistic people on the deep web that like to sell their projects and their art for bitcoins so that way they can make a quick buck, cash in on their skills. So anyways, that is that website. I think what we will do is go to the next one and see what it's all about. So we will go ahead and do that in just a moment. I have to load up some new websites right here to make sure that we have some extra websites for this video. Alright, so this website is called Replica Watches for Sale. Our website you can find and buy cheap, very high dig watches, and I'm not even going to pronounce all these names, but they have like Rolex, Zenith, Tudor, Cartier, Burberry. Very, very high dig watches for cheap. Replica for sale with top quality Asia automatic movement and Rolex with copy of Swish at a movement. The best quality grade AAA. We sell high quality replica watches at incredible prices. Perfect for anyone who loves the look of luxury watches but not the luxury price. All photos you can find here on our website are directly taken of the watches we sell. If you do not find the watch that you are looking for, please use the Contact Us page. After a number of darknet markets where we have been a member have been closed down by the authorities, which cause a lot of work to start selling in the markets that are still available, we have decided to open this web shop as a supplement where new and old customers can buy our products. Alright, so they have this watch for only $600. It looks like it might have a bunch of crystal or diamonds. The next one is about $300, and these watches look legitimate. Let's go ahead and find our Rolex watch that we want. Let's go ahead and click on Rolex. And typically, a real Rolex watch costs about $15,000. Sometimes Rolexes, they could start at about $2,000, but then they skyrocket all the way up to $20,000 to $100,000, if I'm not to be mistaken. Alright, so Rolex SA is a Swiss luxury watchmaker. The company and its subsidiary, Tudor SA, design, manufacture, distribute, and service wristwatches sold under the Rolex and Tudor brands. Alright, so whoa, we could get a Rolex gold watch, a Cosmograph Dayton for only $100. So let's look for one that's completely gold, or one that's most expensive. So like this one right here, or that one is what I want. Let's go ahead and click on this one right here. So it's going to take a moment to load. Alright, so the Rolex Datejust 41 SGAG Ultimate AAA quality. And as you can see, it looks like it has some gold, some silver, stainless steel, sapphire glass. So the glass itself is made out of sapphire, which is pretty amazing. It does have PVD gold, which is plated something gold. I don't know what PVD gold means, but it must mean that it might be plated. Clone movement. Here's the wristband. Go and check out that photograph. So it does take a while for the page to load, but I do want to look at this photograph right here of the band. Yes, so that went to the next photograph. And unfortunately, we can't get to the next photograph, the one that I want to look at, just clicking on it, so we will have to click on next, unfortunately, until we get to that one photograph. So bear with me here until I get to that next photograph. Actually, this is a completely different watch, it looks like. Yeah, it is. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, damn. This one's dope too as well. Wow. So yeah, when we click on add to basket, let's see where it takes us. See if it's a legitimate shop on the deep web where we can purchase supposedly cloned or fake replica Rolex watches. So basket, I have this, place order, and it might be legitimate. It looks like, I'm not saying that if somebody did purchase a replica from this site that they wouldn't get ripped off, because most likely you're going to face a situation on the deep web where you can't purchase everything from the deep web and it be legitimate. There's people out there that just want to rip people off from their money. So this might be a scam. But essentially that is it. You're able to purchase replica watches from all sorts of high-dig companies. I would be interested to see if this website is legitimate, but unfortunately I do not have any bitcoins and I don't own bitcoins at this time to purchase a replica watch. But that is it for this website. So I think what we will do, we will go to the most important part of the Deep Web series, which is the Deep Web video of the week. So let's go and check out what this video has in store for us today. Alright, we're starting off here with a light switch that says on, that's pointing up, and then off. And off is, of course, down. Now, looks like this might be an ARG. Looks like it might be a deep web scary project, an art project of some sort, or it could be something else. This is something that I'm not sure because I haven't seen the video before, but we will go ahead and check it out to see what it is. So let's get right into it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that video was pretty interesting. It really wasn't too scary, but of course we had some weird looking alien type creature looking at the camera. And I assume this is either an ARG or deep web ARG project. It doesn't seem to me that it could be created by a killer or somebody that is potentially a criminal. But that could be false, and that could be a very wrong assumption. I don't know. I think what we need to do is maybe replay it one more time to get a better glimpse as to what the video is all about. So you have this alien guy that's just doing some weird movements. Then you have this guy holding almost like a person with curly hair, going around in circles. We're back to the alien. Very disturbing. And as you can see, his cranium is very extended in the back. Very resemblance of an alien or an outer space being from a different planet. And some weird cuts, a little bit of effects. And then just fades out. I don't know what to say about that video. Like I said, it must be a deep web art project. Something that was created by some kind of individual that wanted to express his art form. And he, I guess, wanted to post it on the deep web. So there's really not much to say about it. Not too scary and not too disturbing, but yet almost borderline conspiracy theorist type material, which theorizes that aliens do live amongst us. Alright, so the next website that we have here is Pump and Dump. Don't guess the trends. Be part of the Pump and Dump campaign. We do Pump and Dump. That means we manipulate the price of the altcoin to make profit. And that profit could be up to 2,500%, depending on the market circumstances. In stock and fiat markets, the sort of action considered as fraud. In cryptocurrency world, it's a usual thing, which happens from week to week. So here's their graph right here. Start money, institutional investors, the public, and they're just saying basically the stealth phase, awareness phase, mania phase, and the blow off phase. This is basically what's happening right now. So they have 16.34 and they're trying to get 40 bitcoins to be funded. And they established this campaign profit. They want 15 times the amount or 20 times their amount of profit. So they explain how it works. We slowly buy a major share of some cheap altcoin on the exchange. We do some social media work to heat up interest in particular coins. Then we trade this altcoin between our multiple accounts, driving price and volume up. A pump. After some point, price rise will feed itself with other traders on the exchange who wants to catch with the wave. They will buy in our sell wall with the prices we set. Then we dump remaining coins, filing buy orders of the traders, getting all coins sold and have significant profit. Is this unethical? Maybe. Is it fraud? No, it's just market manipulation. And the stock market and traders on the stock market actually do this exact thing. They're not supposed to do insider trading in the Nasdaq and Dow Jones, but insider trading does happen. And insider trading makes big time money. Because essentially, you know, when the stock is good to purchase at a penny on the dollar, and then the stock takes a very, very high skyscraping type mark on the stock exchange, and then it probably peaks at about $200,000, and then they just sell that stock because they know the next few days or a couple weeks from now that stock is going to plummet, and that's basically called insider trading, and also a part of the dump and pump theory. There is two kinds of market participants: those who trade using technical and fundamental analysis, and even headless gambling with coins like in casino, hoping to get a jackpot, and those who make markets, the insiders. Only insiders exactly know when and how high price will go up because they do those manipulations. So we offer you to take part in our pump and dump campaign. We offer you to become an insider. You can invest any amount of bitcoins you want. Your coins will be a part of the campaign fund, which we use to buy few different altcoins on different major exchanges like Redx, and these are the different bitcoins like the alternate bitcoin type caches. As a campaign will be done, you will get your profit back to the address you sent the coins from. So don't be a headless trader, be an insider. Invest now, join a community of the market of manipulators. What do we do? So let's check out all their links. So it's going to take a couple minutes or about a minute to load the next page, and we'll give it some time. Any day now. So as usual, on the deep web, it does take an extremely long amount of time to get to each web page and to basically view the different links on that web page. So when we clicked on what we do for the pump and dump, it seems like it's taking forever. Alright, so it finally got to the pump and dump. Nope. Not yet. But essentially that is it. Unfortunately, I don't know if we will be able to go further into this website because it is taking a painstakingly long time to load. And I don't think we should wait for the next page, which is perfectly fine. So we're going to go ahead and skip on this one and go to the next website. And look, yes, server not found. Oh, we're having trouble finding that site. So it might mean that the links are dead and that part of their website is currently not active. So it means probably that these links are not yet built into the server or detected something on this computer that prevented it from going to that website. So that's basically it. Let's go ahead and go check out the next one. And this one, it says, to be fair, you have to have a very IQ. Alright, income, expenses. Loading charts. And it has this long speech type thing. So let's begin. To be fair, you have other to have a very high IQ to understand Trump. The tactics are extremely subtle, and without a solid grasp of four-dimensional chess, most of the politics will go over a typical voter's head. There's also Trump's winning, definitely woven into the characterization, his personality, his philosophy that draws heavily from the art of the deal. For instance, the supporters understand this. They have the intellectual capacity to truly appreciate the depths of these chess moves, to realize that they are not just controversial, they are saying something deep about America. As a consequence, people who dislike Trump are truly idiots. Of course, they wouldn't appreciate, for instance, the effectiveness in Trump's existential catchphrase, "Make America Great Again," which itself is a cryptic reference to President Reagan's successful presidency. I'm smirking right now just imagining one of those palpitated simpletons scratching their heads and confusion as Trump's genius wit unfolds itself on their Twitter feed. What fools! How I pity them. So essentially, this is a website that talks about Trump, and it talks about how people that don't understand Trump or that dislike him are basically have low IQs because they cannot understand the fundamental game that he's playing with politicians, the four-dimensional chess game that he's playing with the politics of America, and that people really need to be smart to understand Trump's decisions and the things that he does as a president. And the guy basically goes on to say that he pities them. Why would this need to be on the deep web? I don't know, but it's pretty interesting. I've seen some other websites on the deep web speaking about Trump, speaking about praising Trump, and then jokes about Trump. So the deep web has this fascinating thing where they could take a president of the current times and then put that president on the deep web and make either jokes for him or about him or based on him or talk good about Mr. Donald Trump or President Trump. So it's pretty interesting to see that there's people on the deep web that create websites or blogs that are based on praising Trump. Pretty interesting. So I think this will be the last website. Actually, we might have a few more. I might have a few more over here. But we landed on Media Goblin. Hi there, welcome to this Media Goblin site. This is a site running Media Goblin, an extraordinarily great piece of media hosting software. To add your own media, place comments, and more, you can log in with your Media Goblin account. Set up your own server today on Media Goblin, and then they have all these different blogs and sites. So what we might do is click on just 2 or 3 random sites to see what the servers are all about. So this is a photograph of a beautiful lake that's called the Lake of Isles. And the collection is under Minnesota 2016, so obviously this photograph is probably based in Minnesota, off a lake in Minnesota. But essentially that is it. This Media Goblin website, there's not much to say about it. This is a weird, trippy piece of art. It's almost like they added glitch art to the bottom half of that one. Pretty interesting. And then we got the Medicinal Herb Garden, which almost looks exactly the same as the other photograph that we were viewing before. But basically that's it. Media Goblin is a website that allows you to host your photographs, your blogs, different conversations that are legitimate and that have some kind of artistic or deep core value to the post. So I recommend those who are on the deep web checking out the site, Media Goblin. Let's go and click on Set Up Media Goblin on your own server. Going to take us to the next part of the website that allows us to create or host Media Goblin on our own server. So here's all the instructions right here. For those who are coders and that know a lot about developing a server and a website with certain type of code languages, this would be your go-to place to learn something new, to create something new with your own server using Media Goblin. So essentially that is it. I think we'll go ahead and check out the next website. This one's short and simplistic, and it says, oops, your favorite boozer is online now. And it's just a random photograph of a nice antique bar. Got the old wooden stools. Looks a little weathered. It might be from a actual show that was featured in the past in the 1960s or 70s. But yeah, that is basically it for this website. I think we'll go ahead and end the deep web session here. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. And you have a good afternoon or evening.